Well, this is another very popular request we get on Let's Go Help, and it's for people who need home repair money. You know, if they just want to get a new air conditioner or heating system, or they got a roof to play, or they want to add on an extra addition to the house, or whatever. But here's the process that to go through, and it's really all about a process. It's not about calling one source and filling out an application. We're not that good and nobody is. What you have to do is find the possibilities out there of people who do this. In other words, you find the people who are in business or not really in business, nonprofit organizations or government offices to help you improve your house. And then what you do is you call as many of those people you can to say, hey, I got to do this. Can you help me? And when they say no, or if they say no, if they say yes, then you know what to do. You just say, well, how the hell do I get this money? And if they say no, that's going to happen a lot. Then you say, well, where else can I go? Because I'll send you a whole bunch of lists to contact like that, but then you have to use these lists to contact more because nobody could have the complete listing. And the way you get that, get more complete, is by talking to the people who are in the business now of giving money to people who need home repairs. And they may or may not be, you may or may not be eligible, so that's why you have to use them to find more people. And that's how the system works, and that's how you got to work. You can't go Google on internet. Believe me, please do not Google internet until you have the name of the organization that gives out the money. If you put in home repair, you're dead. You're going to wind up people who promise you all this kind of stuff, and they just want your money. Remember, everybody in Google has to get paid from you so they could give it to Google. Otherwise, they won't show you what you want. And that's why just stay away, because it's sharks out there and I can't deal with them. So the best way is not to. So I'll give you places that you contact one by one to see which one of these places get. So you get a couple dozen here, but in Google you're going to get 1 billion. And you'll just waste, a couple hours, couple days, couple months, couple years, just going nowhere and not getting anywhere. So that's why if you start here, now here's what you do. You take the list and you start at the top, okay? Now, actually what I show you at the top here is there are two websites, 211.org and findhelp.org, that have a lot of everybody in those websites are either nonprofit or government offices, so they're not going to charge you money. You're safe searching there. You're not safe in Google. So you're safe here. So that's a good place to start. You start with home repair or just housing and see what they have there. Now, when you have a list, you've got a list, you could get 20, 30 people in there. So you start calling that list to see how they could help or they suggest you other help. I'm sorry, I wish there was an easier way, but there isn't. If you want an easier way, it probably won't work. And you'll get pissed off. So take your time and do it the right way. Okay, another place to check is your area office on aging. This is if you're a senior, and usually it depends on the age. They have different requirements for different programs. I would say if you're 50 or more, it's worth charging. Again, now this is a number that you only call. You call them and say, hey, I need home repair. And they'll be more interested. They may know if there's special senior programs for that. See, don't forget, even if you're a senior, you're a minority, whatever, you're still available for everything. There are just a few special ones. So never count yourself out of the everyone programs, because that's a bigger universe. If you're a veteran, I have a link here to the Veteran Service Officers. These are people in every county that are there to help veterans and their families find what government programs. And we've got a lot of new programs for veterans and a lot for home repair. So make sure you contact there. If you're part of a veteran family or if you're a veteran yourself, call them. Now, it has the phone number. I talked to this guy personally just a couple days ago. He says, call him first if this is your first time using veteran services. Once you find out your best place locally, then you could go back to that. But the first time you use this number, 888-777-4443, okay? Okay, now download we have a special report for every state. Every state we've gathered all the programs for people with disabilities and seniors. I mean, this is a huge report. And in there are a lot of home repair programs, okay? So you want to get that for your state. So you follow the link here, and you'll see a whole listing of all the states. You can download every state. I don't care. I want this information to be out there. And you download your state and look for the home repair programs for your area. Okay, now you also have to know about Biden's Inflation Reduction Program. That's his IRA program, and that's great. It's new, and it'll give you up to $14,000 for home repair. Most of it is in appliances, but it's also for other stuff that you need, a heating system, a cooling system, and stuff like that. Now, that program is just about to start. The law was passed a couple months back, and they're not set up to give the money out at the state. But it's $14,000, mainly for appliances, so check that out definitely. But I have a link there of your state energy office. They're the people who are going to be in charge of giving out the money, your state energy office. So go to this link there and find your state and hook up with your state so you're notified when that's happening. It could be the next couple of weeks, next couple of months. I don't know. Okay, there's another good program for home repair, and there's a database. It's a database. You can go in by your state of all the programs, and there could be 50 to 60 programs to help you get grants and other subsidies if what you're going to do makes your home more energy efficient. It shows you all the tax benefits, all the grants benefits, all the stuff that's available for your state. Now, that's a great master list. So you're putting in windows, hey, fine, they'll pay part of the windows. Yeah. you need a new heating system, hey, they'll pay for part of that. Yeah. All that kind of stuff. So you need a new door, hey, well, you're going to be more weather secure to do that. So that's all there, and that's called the DSIREUSA. And don't forget, a Department of Agriculture, Rural Development, RD.USDA, has a lot of good grant programs. And actually, one of their grant programs for rural area is also for seniors. So look at their single-family home programs, even if you're not in the rural area, because it's for seniors anywhere. And then I have a whole bunch of other things that you want to, if you weren't successful, you could start fishing around in there. See, it's almost unlimited, And one of the neat ones there, like home repair grants under Medicare and Medicaid. That's right. So if you're getting Medicare or Medicaid, there's home repair grants for something like that. So take a ride through this, and remember, use this baby as much as you can. Talk to people. They know they're going to save you a lot of time. You think, oh, you're going to have to wait 20 minutes, or somebody going to give me $14,000. You can wait all day. So don't worry about that. Go out and do it, and go out and do it. And if you don't do it, you don't call, it's going to probably get nothing, or it's going to be a hell of a lot harder, or it's going to take you a hell of a lot longer too. So this is the shortcut. Talk to you soon.